Just the focus. I feel like our group is very focused, very intentional. So I've been very happy just with our focus level and effort level.
Was that something you were kind of looking at coming into the season after winning last year? Like, it's got to be in some ways more challenging to keep that focus level the next season.
Yeah, and I'm glad. We have a group that we're happy for what we did, but we understand what's in front of us, and we have a whole new season to face, and everybody has that right mindset, and we're all just trying to build this thing back up again.
Joe pulls out all kinds of crazy things to try to make his point, get the ball bounce, whatever. When you guys see him pulling out different things, what's your reaction to some of the unique things that you did?
Yeah, honestly, it's just keeping an open mind. For me, it's just Joe. There's a lot of new concepts, a lot of new things that are being thrown around, and what I've learned, this is going to be my third season with Joe, is just trusting him, and we're all, just kind of letting it, seeing where it goes, and I feel like we usually pays off for us. So I'm trusting whatever he tells us to do.
It sounds like there's a little bit of skepticism at the beginning, right? Like you're like, okay, what's this? And you eventually get to
Nah, I mean, not really. Like, I think at this point we've known long enough that he is different, but I think that we know that if we want to keep getting better, we have to be able to be different, to have different things, and that's something that he always emphasizes.
Is it important to get, along that same line, is it important to get new contributions from someone like Remus, Ronnie? Is there an extra something that needs to be added to the core?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the way that we prepare and the way that we go about things, all our guys are prepared and capable. And to your point, yes, there's going to have to be, with KP being out, guys are going to have to step up. And there's great opportunities for guys to make an impact, and that's what I expect. But the way that we prepare every day, the way that these guys are in here working, it's just a matter of time until they get their chance and they show what they can do.
What's different about playing center here, the responsibilities you have, and for Nimi, Xavier into their second years? How have you seen them get better at that?
Yeah, it's just for them to continue to understand, our defense, how we want to play, and really, the more games they play, the more that they play under this system, the more comfortable I feel like they're getting, and I'm confident in both of those guys.
What stood out to you about some of the younger guys? I know you're impressed by Bailey through his workouts here. What has stood out to you about him specifically, or some of the other younger guys who are trying to get minutes?
Yeah, I mean, just it's a lot of information that's being thrown at them, and what impresses me about our group is that our guys are picking things up pretty quickly. They're picking it up. They're understanding what they have to do, where they have to be. Also, I feel like the coaches are doing a good job of, making everything clear, and they're putting in extra time with them and things like that. So, and when you get to the league, a lot of the times it's hard because there's a lot that's thrown at you, and our guys are handling it very well, in my opinion.
Kyle, Xavier joined you guys midway through last year. What have you seen from him on the court, also off the court? It seems like he's fit in pretty quickly.
On the court, a guy that that's able to defend pretty well, that can defend out in the perimeter, that has good instincts, and then off the court, he's blended right in with our group. He's super easygoing. It's just nice to have him around, and it's been like a perfect fit, honestly. Him being here, him being with us, and he's about the right things. He's trying to play to win. And when you have guys like that, I mean, it's very easy to come out here and play.
Do you have any reaction to the Knicks adding Towns over the weekend here, just like what they've done this summer and the roster they put again?
Yeah, I mean, Karl is a great player, and it's going to be good for them. He does a lot of things on the floor, and yeah.